Guys, Toz from Cranky Gamers UK here with another unboxing. This one I'm really looking forward to. In the last 12-18 months I've been testing literally every controller there is. Currently, my current setup, if you want to check the channel, please check. I've done the last Xbox Elite controller. That is what I'm actually using on the PS4. Yes, I said PS4. As I said, if you go back onto the channel, I've got a little gadget attached, and I basically got the Elite because I'm all about the paddles. I always have been. I play a lot of Royale games. The paddles are essential at the minute. It changes my gameplay, makes me a better player. Not that I'm that good anyway, but anyway, let's get to this. This is the Nacon, officially branded, by the way, by Sony PlayStation. They don't actually do their own official controller like Xbox does, which has always been a bit weird. But they've bought two out. I think Razer do one and these do one. So here we go. This is the Nacon Revolution Unlimited Pro Controller. Now you may say, wait a minute, they've already got one. And yes, you would be right. I actually had one, talked about it on the show, covered it a little bit. And I think I may have done a video, I'm not sure, you'd have to check that on the channel. I thought I had. But the reason is, that was kind of Nacon Pro 1.0. This was brought to my attention by a Cranky Gamer listener. Thank you very much. Apologies not grabbed your name, but you know who you are, I guess, if you're watching this video, who pushed me onto this in the last week. Now, I've managed to grab one. They're not cheap. Currently running around 120 to 150. They're currently 150 on Argos. Just do a Google search, got this for 120, which was a pretty good price, so that's about the price. Now you may ask, what's the difference? Now, I'll just quickly talk about the 1.0 version and what kind of let that down. And it's kind of the story of all controllers, really, the way it's been going. If you mix and match them all together, such as the Scuff, such as the Razer, such as, you know, all the others, the Nacon 1.0, you could literally make a fantastic controller out of good and bad points from all of them. Nobody has yet quite hit the mark. However, it looks like this version, Nacon, have taken everything on board that was bad about the first one and kind of tried to fix it with this one. Now, early reports, done a bit of research, early reports, this could be the one, and I am looking forward to trying this. I have not opened it, you're looking, me looking at exactly the same time. So what was the problem with 1.0? A couple of things. Mainly, it was wired, 100% wired. You had a 3-meter cable that went in. It was actually one that was a weird cable as well. It was just the most weirdest connection cable ever. So if you ever broke it or anything happened to it, you had to go and buy a new one. It was just a bit of a mess. Not many people play wired. However, I'm saying that I'm currently playing my Xbox Elite on the PlayStation with this little gadget currently wired, but that can be played with Bluetooth. Now, you may see the magic words here for a start, so we get right onto it. It says wired and wireless. So there is the kicker. They have made this both, and I think that's a massive plus point. Obviously, latency is going to come into it. Obviously, other stuff is going to come to it. So let's quickly jump to this. Let's see what they've done. And I'm going to say, when you pay premium prices for a controller, I don't think any of them let you down with presentation, with stuff that's in the box, overall feel, overall look. And I've had look at pictures of this, and this is no exception. It looks fantastic. So a bit about the box. You've seen just the picture on the front. I will just flip it over. We won't go into great details on here because it's just the usual stuff. Now, obviously selling points are things like, yes, there's a cable. By the way, another plus point, they've moved to USB-C. Every tech needs to start to move to USB-C, and everybody's shouting, Apple, please start doing the phones with USB-C. We come to the sticks. These are the big ones. They are interchangeable. They are swappable. There's an extra length one. Some people like to do short, long, convex, concave. You'll see the concave there. No, concave there, convex there. All the usual stuff. It can work with PC, PS4. It's got triggers. Here's the two paddles. Now, here's a kicker for me. These paddles are actually into the base. I love it. Here's the third thing that people like about this. You remove the handle and you can put weights in it. I'll show you the weights in a second. I, for one, love a meaty controller, one carrying a bit of weight. I do feel that the basic PlayStation controller, albeit still great, still one that I use regularly, is a little bit on the light side. So, shall we open this and both take a look inside for the first time? And here we go. So we have the usual bits of buff, not really, you know, I don't think it's even worth putting that. Oh, I will say one thing. You can just take a little glimpse of it. You actually get a very nice cleaning cloth in there. I've seen a picture of that. Now here we go. As I said, presentation is everything. A really good hard shell case, which basically means we can get rid of the box straight away, because I think that is it. Apologies for the autofocus, by the way. I'm running a camera that just loves autofocus. So here we go. It's the Nacon. Shall we get straight into it? As I said, hard shell case. I do like that stuff. I'm excited about opening this because, like I say, I've not seen it, just as you guys. So let's have a look. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there's an even better cloth. So quickly at the top, so I can just get this out of the way off camera. It basically is a very long, again, looks like a 3-meter USB-C, which is absolutely superb. I've actually just bought a load of USB-Cs. So that's that. Well, let's get that out of the way. So this lovely, beautiful feeling, by the way. Let's get the feels on. A Revolution cloth. Very nice. So there it is. Absolutely beautiful looking. And I'll take these out first. These are the weights. And again, presentation is absolutely fantastic. I think I've got a craft knife just on hand just to give this a little nick. Let's open it, he says. Now, as I open it, lovely. Like I say, I like you guys. New tech's gorgeous. We all like the little things. But the Nacon, and just look at this presentation. Absolutely gorgeous. The sticks, the extenders. Now, here's the weights. They do 10 gram, 14 gram, 16 gram. What they do, they slot in the handle. 16 gram. I will actually try the full weight. Like I say, I like a heavy controller. But again, little sticks that just slot in. Oh, they are way too smooth. Most of these domed ones are way too smooth. That is so shiny. But hey ho, I like the concave ones anyway. But there we have it. There's a lovely little presentation box. Again, big thumbs up for that. It's beautiful. And I love the blue accents in the thing as well. So shall we get to the feel of the meat and bones of this? Because we all like new stuff. Quickly, I forgot to mention something exceptionally important. In fact, probably one of the most important things. What is this, you ask? I will show you this. Well, believe it or not, that is the Bluetooth receiver that you plug in to your PlayStation. Now, I'm hoping, not tried it, but I'm really hoping they've done the research, because we all know that PlayStation Pros and standard PlayStations are very dodgy on the gap to slot in. Now, that looks thin enough that they have done the research. They have, because a lot of these companies just basically make a USB dongle or anything and don't even think that it doesn't fit in the front. I know the PlayStation has a USB in the back. However, not all of them do, and that is a good touch. I will be trying that because Bluetooth, again, is what I'm looking for. So let's just move the case aside. Get rid of that tape. Let me put this beautiful cloth back in. I do like that. Very nice, you've got to admit. So far, guys, presentation, absolutely flawless. Gorgeous. Beautiful. So let's get to the bones of it. Now, I'm going to hold this as a controller at the minute because the paddles for me... Now, right now, without weights, that feels about the equivalent, I would say, of probably an Xbox Elite. A bit heavier than a standard PlayStation. Now, what I am liking straight away, I'm loving the sticks. Really nice. So the tactile feel of, yeah, D-pad, not bad, I like it. A larger touchpad, that feels nice. Obviously, we've got the options and the share button with the word share and options written on them. Feel of the buttons, yeah, not bad. Tactile feelings. One complaint on the original Nacon, apologies for autofocus. One of the bigger complaints was the shoulder buttons. Now, I am going to tell you now, I like them. I like clicky on shoulders. They feel nice. That was a big complaint of the first, as were the triggers. Now, they're standing out a little bit, and they feel really nice. Now, I am going to say one thing. On all the other controllers I've tested, one of the big plus points for me has been trigger stops, which basically shortens the distance of the triggers. They are really tough, by the way. Really good feedback from them. Now, I've got a feeling this has not got trigger stops, and it's the only one that hasn't, which... Let me just get you the back to show you all the other stuff that's on it. You've got the switch for your PC and PS4. Let me take a quick look. Like I say, I'm doing it blind. That's basically your lock. There's the Bluetooth. This, by the way, is another thing I do like. That is volume controls within the controller underneath, which I do like. Now, what about the big thing for me? 2 paddles. Now, when I am using paddles, I like to use just Let's hope this camera gets this. I like to use just one. So on my Elite, I've removed the other two because them on the Elite are magnetic and are removable. Now, as I hold this controller naturally, my third fingers are going to use them. Now, what about the other two near it? Let me just hold the controller naturally. I'm going to say, yeah, they're usable by the second fingers. They feel a little bit of a stretch. Again, I can see me not even using them. But that to me, holding it in my hand, yeah, they're okay. I will admit, I'm going to say this straight off the bat, but it's not obviously been tested. Me personally, I would have liked just one paddle about smack in the middle of there. Because right now, yes, that feels okay, but it feels a little bit of a stretch compared to what I'm currently using on the Elite. But it feels, like I say, I'm not going to know until I try it. But usual stuff, rubber grips, really nice controller, nice weight, with no weights in it, by the way. And as you do it, they literally just slip off like that, which was very simple, and the slot for the weights. Nice rubber grips, nice feel, rubber accents, I think that's where the screws are. All in all, guys, looking at that so far, and that probably is going to wrap it up really for the unboxing. I am going to test this today. I've got quite a lot to get through. My big one, obviously the Realm Royale game I play nightly. I will be giving that a probably thorough test for an hour or so right after this video. So I'm going to say this then. The Nacon Pro Controller, the Upgrade 2.0. So far, flawless presentation. A nice price, $120, as I say. Beautiful, beautiful presentation. You cannot fault that at all. Obviously, the big test is going to be in the latency of the Bluetooth. I mean, I will probably play it wired because you cannot fault wired at the minute. It's not a problem for me in my current setup. But there we have it. The Nacon Revolution Unlimited Pro Controller 2.0, now wired and wireless. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please click the like, subscribe, and do all the other stuff. Please come and listen to the podcast, crankygamersuk.net. Please follow me on Twitter at Tozzle, and our Twitch channel, which I stream regular, is twitch.tv/crankygamersuk. And I hope you really enjoyed this unboxing. I like this so far. Fingers crossed it delivers. Until next time, bye for now. Bye.